She can make balloons.
Yes, that's well established at this point. When you've played a game
Oh,
100 times,
Daddy,
you
let me go
tend
to
to
help.
know every single aspect of every character in this game, don't we? Yes. Yes, I sound a bit sarcastic and condescending because it's been a few months, hasn't it?
Shh, be still and
I haven't
quiet.
touched this game in a few days.
You've been
I've
sleeping
got
for quite a while.
FNAF sister
I think
location
they
fatigue.
noticed that you never left the building
So
last
yes,
night.
I'm playing it
The
less and
cameras were
less.
searching for you,
That is not
but they couldn't find you.
exactly
I have you hidden too
quitting
well.
or giving up, but it is sort of
I
taking a
kidnapped
small
you.
break. Right now we're FNAF 4 and sister location are concerned. I'm pulling back a little bit and playing more FNAF World and I guess
Don't
Undertale
be
Yellow
afraid.
on the weekends anyways.
I'm not going to hurt you.
I guess that's not even really
I am
true.
only
I'm
going
not really
to
pulling
keep
back
you
on
for a
anything.
little while.
I think I'm deluding myself. I'm certainly
Try
not going to
not to
delude you
giggle,
because
though.
you're watching the
You're
videos, you know.
inside something that came from my
But
old
definitely
pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used.
frustrated as
At
hell with
least
this
not
game.
the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous.
I just want
It's
so badly
just big enough for
to get
one
past it.
person to fit inside, but just barely.
And I know I sound like a broken record, but I've run out of witty
You're in
things
the
to say and
scooping
jokes to
room.
say on this night.
Do
I
you
really
know
have.
why
I've
they
got no
call
material
it
left.
the scooping room? It's
None.
because, dummy,
Absolutely
this is the room
none.
where they use the scoop.
All I have in me is the will
that
and
would
drive
be
to try to
obvious.
beat it. That's it.
Isn't
And
that
even
a
that
fun
is
name
waning
for
at this
something?
point.
The
Not enough
scoop.
that I'll walk away
It
forever,
sounds
but
like something you would use for ice cream.
at least maybe
or
not
custard,
commit
or
myself every day
sprinkles.
like I was in the
It sounds
past.
like something you would want at your birthday
At one point I think I made at least
to
one
ensure
attempt
that
daily,
you
then it
get
went to
a
one attempt
heaping
every other
portion
day. Right
of
now I think we're at
every
one attempt
good
every third
thing.
day. And I think
I
that's
wonder, though,
a
if
good
you
number
were
for
a
now.
freshly
Although it might
opened
take
pint of
longer
ice cream,
if I stick to
how
that
you would
pattern.
feel about something
At
with
this
that
point,
name.
at least at the moment, that's how I feel. But maybe I'll go back to
I
daily.
don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream
But
feels
night
anything
3
at
seems
all.
like so long ago. Oh my god.
It sounds like someone else is in the building. Shh.
And you know what? I try not to be a downer in my videos. See, nobody wants to listen to somebody, you know, be down on themselves for 5, 7, 10, 20 minutes, whatever it is. But it does get harder after a while to pretend. Which is ironic since she's about to go off for the next 3 minutes about pretend. But I'm not really good at pretend. So when things aren't going well, you'll hear it in my voice. You'll detect it. I can hide it maybe for a little while, but eventually it starts to come through. Like right now, probably. But I'm not. It hasn't crushed my spirit. It's just dampened it a bit. I remember feeling this exact same way in FNAF 2 when I got to night 6. And I remember feeling this way in FNAF 3. I can't remember. Was it night 6 or 7? Oh my god, it's that long ago. I already forgot. But both games I was stuck for a while. But it eventually worked out, and it will work out here too. And then I'll be able to be funny again when I play this, and entertaining. But right now, you probably have more fun watching paint dry on the wall. Sad to say. Although my other games are still
There's
entertaining,
something
I
very
think.
important
My
that
FNAF
I've
World
learned
games
how to
and
do over time.
Undertale Yellow when I do
Do
play
you
it,
know what that is?
which usually is only on the weekends because
How to
it's gonna take.
pretend.
It takes a longer commitment of time
Do
to
you
try to
ever play
beat that one.
make-believe? Pretend to be one
In any
way
case, we're getting close to the
and you are
gameplay now,
really
so
the other. It's very
any
important.
second we'll be there.
But Laura never learns.
The faceplate's coming
But
off,
I do.
and then my mouth should, for the most
They
part,
think there's
shut
something
up,
wrong on the inside.
and I should focus.
The only thing that matters is knowing how
I got my timer ready.
pretend.
Not that it's helped me the last few times, but I feel like I've gotten closer to the end using it. So hopefully that will be the case here. Alright, let's get on with it.
Open the faceplates
Thank
for
you. I'll put my cursor near the
That way
first
they can
spring
find
lock
you
so
on
we're
the
ready right
cameras.
away off the bat.
Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep
Okay,
the spring
we're on
locks wound up. Your breathing
We
and
are on it,
heartbeat are
folks.
causing them to come
We are
loose.
starting right off the bat.
You don't want them to get too loose.
Yes, we know. We
Trust
know
me.
all about that and what happens if we allow it. I'm sure that is imprinted in my brain forever by now. Alright, the first one is climbing up. No threat yet. Can probably make it to the top before it does, or close anyway. The first one already started flashing. Oh my god. As I've said so many times, this game has no mercy. No margin of error. No second chances. It will kill you. And each time it ends in a very crushing defeat. Yes, I went there. Sorry. Forgive me. Yes, I did it a little bit unorthodox here. I went to the top first. That was probably an error on my part, maybe. I don't know. It just felt right. And I'm gonna go diagonally back to the top left there. Time will tell if that strategy will make a difference. I really highly doubt it. Okay, well, you know what? We're trying. No one can say we're not giving it our all, because we are. We are indeed. Alright, I see you there. But spring locks are unwinding as we speak. Quickly. Yep. Yes, once again, death! What a shock!